All right. Happy Sunday. I do have the overhead fan on, so let me know if it makes the sound wonky and I will turn it off. But hello. Happy Ides of November. We are now in the middle of the month, which means we should be hitting, if we're on track for Nano, the halfway mark. If we're a little bit behind, if we're way far ahead, that is perfectly fine. If you are doing something else other than Nano, that is perfectly fine as well. I am a little bit ahead word count wise, but I'm still not drafting. So it's not quite the Nano that I had planned on. I thought, coming near the tail end of October that I had enough planned for this story to go ahead and draft, like at least a 0 draft of it, but then I realized I didn't. So I'm still planning and world building, and to be honest, it's because it's my first attempt at a paranormal romance. It's my second attempt at a romance. The first one I tried to do contemporary, and I just found it boring. And for whatever reason, the initial couple, so like the first, what would be the book one, the couple for them, while they are kind of interesting to me, they're not as interesting as the secondary characters that I want to do later books for. So I don't know what it says that my characters for my first books bore me, at least for the romance. That's probably not a good sign. I'm still like completely in love with the idea of this general world, and so I'm still having fun with it and whatnot, but it does concern me that I'm not as interested in sort of like the debut character pairing. So I am considering sort of like ignoring that story and making a different one the first introduction to the world. But in order to do that, I need to kind of like play around with some of the ideas for inciting incidents and plots and things. So I am over here having an indecisive crisis at the moment, but it's okay. I'm getting words either way. So even if they're just stream of consciousness, like, is this really where they want to go? No. Okay, let's go somewhere. So, but I am getting words, and most of them are for this project, Moon, the shapeshifter paranormal romance story. I tried the other day to go back to Project Gray because I thought I needed like a brain break, and my brain would not shift over. So I'm apparently firmly stuck in this paranormal romance world for the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Rosamund is here. Hello. You really need to get some words today. I know that feeling. Emma Mord, hello, lovelies. Are you and your family feeling better? Because I know that you said that you and your family might have the Rona. But how are you feeling? London is here. Hello, everyone. How is Nano? It's going. Whether we want it to or not, it is going. So yes. So CB has finished the 50K. Congratulations. That is amazing. Although not really surprising considering how well you do word count wise in general, but that is amazing. Restructuring because the story is a smoldering hot mess. That's always fun. Okay, yes, and I was chatting with a couple people earlier. So Brandy says, hello, you hit the 25K mark. Excellent. But you really hope to use these streams to get ahead for the week. Yes, we want a bit of a buffer. Definitely. And Elizabeth is here. Hello. 5 more papers to grade. I can do this. I think you can. You absolutely can. Yes. London is good, just behind. You're at the 12,200 mark, but you should be at the 25K. You're not mad. It's your first Nano and you have school. That is amazing for going to school and it's your first attempt, which is always kind of a weird experience. So yes, congrats to you. Turk says, took the morning to binge some Fallout and now you're ready to write. Hello all. My dad is actually playing Fallout at the moment. So yes. Which version of Fallout are you playing? Which number? Word on the last sprint of Amber's stream. Yay! Charlie is here. Hey, hey. How are you? Kate says, I've got your energy drink and a smoothie all ready to go. You think you're going to be bad and write some of your fanfic instead of your nano project. That is perfectly fine. It's all words in November. You can count them. I give you permission. Nairi says, hey, everyone, can't be here for all of it, but can get some sprints in. Excellent. Yay. Me too. You have your water and then moving on to your lemonade. I have had a mocha coffee. I also had ramen because why not? And then I have water to accompany me because, you know, ramen and salt. So, hello. Ayane, you are so behind on studying. Let's get some more words in. Yes. Yay. Petra is here. Hello. Thank you. I asked Brooke on Friday night. Yes, Friday night, which lipstick she was using. And it's like the third time that somebody has recommended the Maybelline like Super Stay or whatever it is. And so I really liked the color that she was wearing. So I copied her. Not quite the nano I had planned. It's the biggest nano 2020 mood ever. Yes. You hit the 40K for nano yesterday. Yay! You will win by Tuesday. Hey, that is awesome. That is amazing, especially with what happened this last week for you. That is amazing that you are so far ahead. And yeah, that is great. Great, great, great. Paranormal anything but paranormal romance, sign me up. Yes, exactly. Me too. I love to read them. This is my first attempt trying to write them and finding that they're a lot more complicated than I thought. But I think that's the case for any genre. You're like, oh yeah, I can write these. And then you get into the depths of it and you're like, oh. So Lizzie says, I wanted to win nano by today, but that's not happening. That is perfectly fine. You have very valid excuses. And it's not good to push yourself. So that is great, Lizzie. You are so behind. Cries in the corner. Don't cry in the corner. Come out. Join us. We will write together. Katya is here. Hello from the Czech Republic. Hello. Welcome. We are going to be getting to some sprints shortly. So how is your nano going? Are you doing nano or are you rebelling? CB has a migraine. Oh no. Yes, make sure you take care of yourself. Self-care is very important, and you have already reached the 50K mark, so you deserve a break. Writing is your only hobby. You'll catch up. Yeah, writing is about the only hobby that I actively participate in, but I pick up other hobbies occasionally. So your writer website should launch this week too. Ooh, yay. Just need to work on the members page about your work in progress. Excellent. Megan is here. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Yes, congrats to CB on finishing the 50K. That's amazing. Yeah, your speed. Barbara is here. Hello. Welcome. And have you changed your avatar to your new book cover? Is this the new one? Yes. Ooh, I like it. I like it. So if y'all do not know, Miss Barbara has several books out and they all look amazing. So don't forget to check her out. And Get Mad with Cadlad is here. Hello, how are you? Kate says, I'm 24K at the moment, but trying to get as close to 30K today as it can. But first, the brain break for your filthy fanfic. Go for it. But you can also count those words towards your nano because it's just words written in nano. So Get Mad with Cat the Lad. You barely hit the day 2 word count the other day. Take all the time you need. It is okay. you have it, the positive test, except for your test came back negative from the testing center. So the doctor will retest you next week as office because you have all the symptoms. Gotcha. All right. Well, I wish all of you a very healthy, speedy recovery and with no long-lasting symptoms or problems. I will keep all of you in my thoughts, and I hope it all goes well because, yeah. Lizzie says, this is my first Nano. The only thing different is tracking your word count in more than 2 places. Yes, because I think you were also attempting Milwordy, or at least half Milwordy. So tracking for that, definitely. You have water. You are ready to go. Excellent. Yay. Playing Fallout 76. Okay, I think Dad is playing 4. If you turn on the 4 or the New Vegas, you'll get nothing done. Yeah. Yes, you're about to make a ramen. Go for it. Yes. Devin is here. Howdy. Hello. That guy with all the links. Yes. Yes. Nikki is here. Hello. Come join us. Write with us. Why did you sound so witchy when I said it? Well, you know, might as well. Bryce, hello. You have a migraine too. Oh, no, with shooting pain, so you're drinking a lot of water. Yes, please do. Please do. You always thought that, heck yeah, I can write a children's book or something, but then you learn trying to do it is a whole nother can of worms. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and set up for the first sprint. And like I've been doing recently with Nano, I want to know whether or not you are interested in a 15-minute warm-up start or a full 25 Pomodoro start. So 15 or 25. And Katka says, you're such a bad Nano writer. You're rebelling and you are behind. You have school and kind of a summer job, and you are finally making some progress, so you're happy. Well, you know, school, being a student is like a full-time thing in general. And then having a job on top of that, and then trying to eke out what extra time you have for writing is a lot. So good on you for doing all of that. Okay, Lizzie says, you were doing half Milwordy, but you were breaking 100K every month. Holy cow, Lizzie, that's so impressive. So full Milwordy, here I come. Yes, I did see, though, that on Zara Hoffman's live stream the other night with Devasha and Kate was talking about maybe starting the challenge over in December for herself because she was so far behind. So in case you were like wanting to like go full on Milwordy, she might have a restart for us. I don't know, or a restart option at least. So, okay, so Bryce says 15. Nyree says 25. Petra says 15. Katka says 25. 25, 25, 25. 75. No. Devin. Okay, so 25 it is. And hello, Amber. Are you going to continue to work or are you just stopping by? And 25, yes. So Get Mad with Ked Bled says, I'm restarting Milwordy in January. So with the new year. Excellent. All righty. So let's go ahead and skip to what? Why did you do that? It's not what I needed you to do. I needed you to go here. All right. Let's make sure I've got this shared correctly. Technology. You would think that having done this a whole bunch of times, I would know how to do it. All right, so make sure that you have saved your document if you've already been working recently this morning. Make sure that you have something to hydrate Make sure that you are standing up and stretching when you need to. If you've been sitting for a while, go grab a snack if you need something to fuel you. We are going to go ahead and get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, just had to finish that line of thought. How do we do for that sprint? I think I got a little over 700, maybe 800. Pull the calculator up. See where we're at. $784. Okay. So not a bad start. So Rosalind was suggesting, I think NaNoWriMo should start a snack business to keep us all well fed during Nano. A subscription box of snacks with maybe a bonus notebook and pen. And Devin suggests it could be called Nano Nom Nom. I love that. I love that. Elizabeth says, I would buy that in a heartbeat. Yes. Wordfall writes, hello, you're here. Welcome. MM Ward made it to chapter 11 of book 2 in adjusting the chapter word counts. Excellent. Bryce got almost 700 words, and you are nearly at 29,000 in total. That is awesome. Petra got 239. Excellent. Yay. Kate says 562 for me. I missed working on this fic so much. Well, I'm glad that you have taken the time to go back to it then. Lizzie looked through old stream that you missed on Meadow's channel and laughed at some of the comments. Yes. Meadow is hilarious. Wordfall writes, came late and got 273. Lizzie says, wanted to write, but it did not happen. Well, that's because you were laughing at Meadow in the comments. Navi got 732. You were on a really juicy bit. You loved writing it. You need to go off and put the kids to bed soon, though. Oh, no. Can they get themselves to bed? You can go do mommy stuff, and then if you want to come back, it's fine. Yoko says, could I get the link to what? To the Nano Nom Nom? Unfortunately, that does not exist yet, although we should probably all campaign and petition for that to happen. So yes, Nano Nom Nom, I like it. It's so cute. Did some work on where the story will take place. Excellent. Elizabeth says 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. Excellent. Also, so my family has this thing that we do is we get 1 or 2 like real gifts for each person, but then we also make sure to go to like the local dollar and thrift stores to buy something interesting or fun or some games that we can play on Christmas morning to entertain us all. And so in the past couple of years, it has been my job to go be the elf. And so I try and find really fun, weird things. Speaking of novelty pens and notebooks that might come in the Nano Nom Nom box. I found, so they're pens, but they have nerdy glasses and googly eyes. And then they had some unicorn cat things with little falsy lashes, and then they just had like rainbow poofs. So I'm just like, these are so dang cute, and they do write, which is also a bonus thing. And so now as the elf, I get to sort of sort and decide who gets what fun little gift. So I'm thinking the elf may get one of those. Because that's the prerogative of being the elf, is I get to wrap the elves' presents and decide who gets what. So I think I might be getting one. But now I have to decide whether or not it should be like full-on nerd demon or nerd demon bunny, or like rave nerd bunny. I don't know. I kind of like the Rave one with the mirrored glasses. I don't know. They're so cute. They're so cute, and they're really soft and fluffy. But yes, so yes, they are very amazing. Yes, Lizzie says it's almost snack time and hair time. Please send help. And so happy writing, everyone. Yes, go enjoy what time you have. Get a snack and have fun with the hair. Yes, the rainbow poof. They're so cute. 40 words for Nikki. Excellent. I think you're almost done with a zero draft. Ooh, 60,000. Wow, that's excellent. And only 3 more chapters. Ooh, it's exciting. All right, so just to make sure we're ready. The next sprint is also going to be a 25. We're going to switch the banner to the second, and I will put the don't forget ticker up with all of the S's for saving your document, stretching, sipping your drink, and grabbing a snack if you need one. All right, so this will be our second sprint. And then maybe if y'all are interested, we could try to do another 1K 30-minute challenge. So that could be a thing that we try to do. But that'll be up to y'all as well. But that's after the sprint. Okay, so second Pomodoro sprint starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. How did we do? Let's see. I got, I think, 1,040 that time, if my mental math is correct. $1,050. It was not correct, but it wasn't off by much. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So, Charlie says, I think I am going to change my main character's name to Noel Fox. I like it, and I can see Noel Fox kicking butt. Yes, that is a pretty awesome name. I like it. Wordsfall writes, wants to know or is curious what the name was before. Elizabeth says, Noel Fox sounds badass. Yes, it does. Sid is here. Hello. Welcome. How are you? How is your writing going? Have you been writing recently? Or have you been relaxing with self-care? Speaking of self-care, Cachet has the self-care Sunday at 9:30 this evening. So if you have been feeling like kind of all up in your head, like I have kind of been recently, self-care Sunday crochet chit chat is this evening. So don't forget that. Bryce got about 300 words. You are distracted because Sister Act is on. Oh my God, such a good movie. Such good music too. Fun times. Got 103 words for Wordsfall. Turk got 307, and you have established some much needed conflict. Excellent. Yay. Elizabeth says, slowing down, gonna stick this stream out and then dive into bed. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Lucian with no surname, but you didn't like it. I like Noel Fox. Kate says 461. I think it's about time I switched back over to your Nano project, but I don't want to. Well, then don't. I mean, like, be as free as you want to write whatever you want. And if you need that mental break from your Nano project, take it, because your Nano project is not necessarily going to get better if you are reluctant to write in it. Sister Act is a good one. Yes, I also love Sister Act 2 as well. Made it to chapter 15, adjusting the chapter word counts and removing all the red lines from the last editing pass. Ooh, nice. Celine is here. Hello, welcome. How are you? Megan got 361 words that time. Nice. Speaking of which, I need to save my document because I haven't done that since the last sprint. Yes. I can't look away. I think Noel had just the singular L, according to, ooh, and Fox or. Now we're contemplating spellings. But I kind of like the singular L. Yeah. You're so nervous to edit and you're 3 chapters away from editing. Well, you can be nervous after those 3 chapters are done. But yes, I know the feeling very well. I am still sort of in the editing phase for Project Gray, and I'm not caring for it. The editing process. I love the story, but yeah. So I don't know. So I had one of those story dreams last night, and it was like one of those situations where I was like, I repeated it to myself like 3 to 5 times, like while I was still sitting in bed. And then I was like, all right, fine. So I finally got up, but as soon as I turned the light on, it was like gone. So all I remember was the name Anna. So there's likely going to be a character in this story named Anna. I just don't know which one, and I don't know what she was doing. So there you go. So yeah. Could be a double X. Do you have any videos on how to edit after the first draft? I do not, because I am still in the process of doing. So let me sort of pause this, and I will kind of show you the what I have for okay, so what I'm doing, or what I have been doing for like several months now, is preparing to do a complete new, like, second draft, I guess. And so what I have done is I went through and by hand did some developmental edits in the margins of, like, printed out my zero or first draft, whatever we want to call it. And so I then started to create a new document, a Word document, just because that was kind of easier for me. And so at the top, I have hyperlinks within the document to, so I have the corrections table, a names table, and a setting table. So the corrections table is essentially, I have the chapter and then the scene number. And then if it has a title that I'm going to need to switch it to, because my scenes are going to be changed to chapters eventually, because they're that long. And so I have the individual things that I want to change, and then grammatical things that I need to remember over here. And so then I have hyperlinks back to the table of contents up here. But so this, when doing this, I have the bullets be the square points so that I can check, like, do a little check mark as I get to them and finish them. So there are things that I need to add in, like the name for the director of the orphanage. There are things that I need to change. So change the age of the awakening for magic to be a little bit older, because I'm adjusting the age of my main characters. I need to add in rumors of dark magic and wanted posters, but this was from a note that was like 2 chapters later, so then I can rearrange in this digital document before I print this out and go through the full edit. So this document is ginormous, but it is what is going to help me do a much more conscious second draft, and sort of like that way, because I edit by drafting, at least this first to second revision. And so after that, I don't know, because I'm not there yet. But that is what I'm doing. So I do not have any videos per se, Bryce, but this is what I am doing for my project Gray, which is the only one that I have really gotten to that stage yet. So there we go. There are quite a few authortubers who have editing services. So Natalia Lee is a professional editor. Meadow Lamoureux is one of the editors for Rose City Editing. And so, and Mandy, does Mandy Lynn have editing? I can't remember, but there are several authortubers who are also professional editors, so you may want to check out a couple of their channels, because they do have a couple of videos on editing. And I think one of the panels that Natalia Lee did on the Evergreen Writing Oasis was on self-editing. Is that right? I think. So I may, I'll try and see if I can find the link for one of those and pop that in the chat during the next sprint. But yeah, so there are quite a few AuthorTube editing videos. I hope that helped. So yes. Pronounced with British pronunciation in your head for like Noel instead of Noel. Okay. I would not have guessed that based on spelling. Just FYI. Never edited anything before, but not taking a break because you did that before and never went back to the story. Gotcha. Is she going to sing Let It Go? No. Oh, you're talking about Noel? I'm not. Your dad's middle name is Noel. Nice. Does he love or hate the Christmas season? Sid said, I am well, tired, no writing lately, but you are here to do it. Excellent. Yay. They are a non-binary character, so no surprise there. And you like Fox as in the animal, maybe a bit more because they are a sneaky person. Yes. Eva is here. Hello. Do you print the second or third? I am assuming that I probably will. Yeah, because I mean, I have edited on the computer, and I find that it is in some ways easier to do that because then, like, as you go along, there's no like, oh, I forgot to do this in chapter or whatever. You can just go ahead and do it. But it, I think it's harder to edit large chunks of things on the computer screen because when you see the typed word, a lot of times your brain says, oh, it's typed, it must be done. And so it doesn't catch errors as easily. And that's sort of like, that is a something that I have learned from both teaching, from being a student and from teaching and grading other people's papers, is that when it is printed and typed up, people tend to skim over really small errors easily. So yeah. Ooh. Now there's an option for a name. You have the family and species. Scientific name. There we go. For the fox, I think. Looking at the notes, the story seems intriguing. Yes, I like my YA story a great deal. I just don't like to edit it. Yes. Meadows Company. Thank you, Devin. So yes. Think the Courtney Project and Camille Myrick both have some self-editing videos. Tips on the first round of edits. Yay! Yes. Novenard is French for the fox, you think. Oh, my character, Anna. No, I don't think she will sing Let It Go. different kind of story. Have you seen Grimm? Because it fits so well with the police captain, Sean Renard. Ooh. All you can think is Vulpix. Nice. But yes, there are plenty of name options for Fox, like once you start thinking about it. So yes. All right. Okay. I got very distracted there. So do y'all want to go ahead and do another 25 Pomodoro length, or do you want to do a 1K 30-minute challenge? Up to you. I want to edit for me because I'm broke. Same. Yes, self-editing is going to have to be a thing for a while until I can save up the money. Insert votes for the 1K 30-minute challenge. And Elizabeth says 25. See if there are some others that are popping in. Elizabeth says 30 minutes. Celine says 25. Devin says 1K. Megan says 25. So we are currently still even. All right. Let's see. A 30. Okay. 25, 30. All right, we'll go ahead and do a 30. And then, so if you need to take a break and like come back when it's 25 to do the the Pomodoro length, that is fine. If you are intending to, like if your average writing speed is not something that is like way too stressful to attempt that, don't worry. You could do a 30-minute 500 or 30-minute 250, depending on how much you write. Just try and get a little bit more than you normally would, essentially, is the goal of this the game. Do. Okay. Do I have this shared properly? Yes. Okay. All right. Do we want a ticker banner? 1K in 30 minutes challenge. There we go. All right, we are all set up then. Cool. All right, so don't forget to save your document and make sure that you have something to hydrate. Take a stretch break if you need to, get a snack if you need to. We are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is going to be that one. Nope. There we go. I'll just leave it at that. All right. So how did you do in that 1K 30-minute challenge? I did not get 1K because I was distracted. I did go and I fetched several links. Since we were talking about self-editing and how to edit maybe the first and second draft, Jenna Moresi has a video on self-editing tips, as does Alexa Dunn, and the Courtney Project does as well. Ellen Brock has one. There's a channel called Author Level Up, which I had not heard of, but it popped up in the sort of like recommended search feed for it. So I went ahead and popped that in the chat as well. Tim Knox apparently has one, and Natalia Lee, who is an editor with the Enchanted Ink publishing house that she owns and runs, has several videos on it. I just picked 3. So the first one is the self-editing workshop that she did with the Evergreen Writing Oasis. And then she has a video specifically for editing the first draft. And she also has a couple of videos that sort of differentiate what the types of editing are. What is developmental editing versus copy editing versus proofreading? Which one do you need? How do you tell? Etc., etc. So I popped that in there. So there you go. There are some resources. So yay. So that was before I forgot to mention those. So what am I at now? 49934 minus. So I got 824 that time. So not too far off from the 1,000 mark. So pretty good for being distracted. So I still feel like I got a good bit done. So Tanya's Writing Realm, hello, welcome. Just popped in to show support. You haven't written even one word today. Oh no, feeling guilty. Well, we still have, I think, at least 2 sprints to go. So yes. And so Stop Motion was requesting another 30-minute challenge because they didn't quite get going in time to do the full 30 minutes. So if y'all are interested in doing a second attempt at this, I am game for that. And Nikki B seconds it with Stop Motion. I missed a lot of the first one. So, and Christina also says 30 minutes sounds like a good one as well. So if y'all are okay with that, we will make the next sprint another 30-minute challenge. Petra got 638 for that. Nice. Worsfall got 125. Salix is here. Hello, just joined. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Also, I'm still super impressed, if y'all did not know, Salix painted the avatar, and I'm in love with the color scheme because I love this sort of like gradient from gold to purples. I love it, love it, love it so much. And that's one of the reasons why I picked up this deck, which is why I'm like, I love your avatar. It's so nice. So let's see. Okay, so Erin says, let's try another 30 as well. Excellent. Nikki B joined like just at the tail end and got 120 words. Excellent. Yay! You finished the last 4 gradings. Congrats. That is amazing. Yay. And MM Ward made it to chapter 18. Excellent. Megan got 283 words. Awesome. Charlie figured out the origin story of an arcane artifact that is integral to the plot. Nice. You love Author Level Up. He has some great videos. Okay. See, I had not run across him, so I am definitely going to check out his channel. now that I have seen that, because it sounds awesome. And who doesn't want to be an author who levels up? Let's be honest. And I'm always interested in finding new channels or channels that I am not familiar with. So if you'll have anybody that you know of that is really, really good, don't feel shy about recommending their channel in the chat. So yes, so 537 for me. Finished that chapter of your fic and switched back to your nano project. Excellent. Yay. Tessa is here. Hello. You're having a pop-up stream tonight at 5 right behind me. Excellent. I think your channel is in the description. Should be. If it's not, I will fix that. But okay, I will get the link to that. Thank you for letting us know. In Stuart, your family called early dinner, so you only got 300, but hey, the food was good. Excellent. Yay. New computer, and you got over 4K last night. Awesome. Yay. I'm so glad that your computer arrived and that you are no longer struggling. Yay. Oh, and Devin to the rescue. There is Tessa's stream right after mine. So that's still in another hour. So yay. Yes, thank you, Devin. 575, that sprint. Excited to get more in. Pages and Pins, don't you have a stream this evening as well? Did I get that down? At 8 p.m.? Yes, I have the link for that. So I will put that in the chat later too. Totally game for a redo of the 30-minute challenge. Extra. Yay. Extra 30-minute challenge. Yes. Okay, cool. Yay. Yes, absolutely. All right, so Elizabeth has now finished her grading and is now off to bed. So thank you for joining us and have a good evening. All right, so this will be our 4th sprint, our 4th one, and this will be another 30-minute challenge. If you are up for the 1,000 word mark, go for it. If you can only stretch to the 500 mark or the 250 mark, that is perfectly fine. Just the goal is to kind of push yourself to write a little bit more. So that is what we are going to be doing. So yes. So make sure that you save your document. Save it because we have been working for a while. And also make sure that you stand up and stretch if you can, walk around a little bit, maybe go fetch something else to drink or something to munch on, because we have been working for a while. So make this bigger, and we are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that was the end of the 30-minute 1K challenge. Woot! How did we do? I know I got over 1K, so I know I succeeded. So I got 1,336 for 30 minutes. So that is awesome. Hooray! So who else broke the goal that they had? So, oops, I'm looking at the pop-out chat and not the... So Amy also broke 1K. Yay! 1,091. So yes, so there's going to be at least one more small sprint because it is 4:40. So we might get a 15 in to sort of wind down. Yeah. So is it really already 4:40? Yes, it is. All right, cool. So Tanya got 558, but hey, you broke the 500 mark. So sometimes that is good too. It's just like, what can we do? Now you got 911. Woo! You can hear the sirens going off. Tanya got a slow start, but that is okay. Sometimes you need that first sort of sprint or that first session to really get your brain into gear. And it is fine. Any writing is progress. Charlie finished writing the foundational myth and started thinking about your main character's life before the story starts and is coming up with too many options. Yes, that is what I have been doing. And Stuart got a little bit better, 700, but you're writing something that requires a decent amount of research, so it's not a bad number. Yes, indeed. Salix got 436. Nice. Megan got 283 words again. Is that what you got the time before? Like exactly? Are you just sprint 20ing it? Christina got a miserable 83 words, but you did a lot of research. That is fine. If you have to count your research, that is cool with me. Because research takes time. And then because you have to weigh through all the information that's going to be applicable or not. And it's a lot. So y'all who broke the 1K are amazing. You got to 514. And that is perfectly fine if you need to use the 30 minutes to reach a 500 word mark. That's fine. It's good. It's all good. Petra switched to editing for a bit and got through a scene and a half. Ooh, nice. Nikki B got 934 words. Nice. Pages and Pens was distracted by a phone call and only got about 560 words. That's okay. You're only 700 away from the 50K for the month. Woo! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Exactly. Yes. Apparently you're just word 20ing it up. All right. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to put a 15-minute up to give us a wind down sprint. And this will be I think the last sprint should be, because I usually only sprint until 5 p.m. So this will be the wind down. So we'll change the ticker banner to be the S's. So, all right. And while this sprint is going on, I'm going to pop the links to other sprint streams that are going to be happening today into the chat. That way you know where you can go next or save them for later this evening. So make sure that you save your document. Make sure that you hydrate, stretch, get a snack if you need to. We are almost done. We're getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. That is the end of that sprint. That is the end of the sprints for this stream. How far did you get? How much did you do? 631 minus 51270. We got 361 that time. So let's see what we did all told through the whole stream. That would be 4,355, which is insane, but awesome. Let me see if I can look through my things. Do I have last Sunday's? Probably not. I will look in a different notes part, not my sticky notes. What did I get last Sunday? I got 4,035 last Sunday, so I have gotten about 300 more than I did last time, so I guess this is my new all-time best for one stream. So that is pretty darn awesome. So yay. That is great. Also, today is the new moon, in case you were intending to set any intentions for the new moon, or for heading into the waxing phases of the moon, which begin tomorrow. So there's that. But yes, so how did you do? Tanya got 225. Excellent. Celix got about 50. Christina got 298. Word says you got to chapter 20 in editing and happily rereading the very funny banquet scene. Yay! In Stuart did about 1,600 total. Nice. Kate got 244 and finally broke 25K. Yay! Congrats. 118 words that time. You're at 1847 for the day. Nice. Ward says, tentacles with sea bug meat is like seafood pasta. I suppose. Yes, we're all doing a great job. Sid says 0 words yet, but you do have water, which is great because hydration is key to keeping your brain firing on all cylinders. Amy got 330 words that time. Nice. Erin says, I did not get any words. Haha. Sometimes that happens too. Kate says, I did almost 1,700 words over this whole stream. You are welcome. Yay. So speaking of hosting, there are quite a few other channels that are hosting. Let me turn off the ticker so it's not bugging us. There are quite a few streams that you can go to. The Word Nerds started the 4-hour write-a-thon at 4, or writing stream write-in at 4 p.m. Morgan Hazelwood has a not-so-lazy Nano Sunday afternoon write-in, started at 4:30. Tessa Dean said she should be starting at 5, so that should have started 2 minutes ago. My bad for being late. I apologize. Sarah Sutton has a stream at 8 p.m. and Pages and Pens has a stream at 8 p.m. So you can pop back and forth and make sure you show some love to each of them. And Kelly Martin Books has a stream starting at 8:30 tonight, and Cache has the Self-Care Sunday starting at 9:30, where there are usually a couple of sprints, but also some talk about self-care and things other than writing as well, just to get our brains intact. And then Meadow has an evening stream at 10 p.m. Devin also provided us with some more links. BC Brown is doing a stream at 9 p.m. And Catherine Faye usually streams at 1 a.m. Eastern. I I miss those most of the time, and when in my fetching of links, because it's like the following day, so I'm usually looking at the date first. But yeah, that's what happens. And then Sage is doing a stream at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Nerdy Nurse Reads is apparently streaming right now. I think that might be all of the links. Yes. Okay, cool. So Pages and Pens, you stopped shy of 50K, but you were crying, writing a super moving part of the story and needed a minute. You guess that's a good thing, right? Yes. And it also means that you can apparently check off the crying badge for Nano. If you are using the official Nano site, there is a badge for like writing a scene that moved you to tears. So you can check that off too. You are welcome, Tanya. Yes, it is a good thing. Alrighty, so thank you very much for joining me today. In case you are new here, my name is Jules. I am the Dawdling Writer, and I stream regularly. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. So I am around usually 4 days a week. So I will be setting up next week's live streams this evening, so you can come back and say hello next time as well. But thank you very much for joining me and helping me get so much done today, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!